What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another Prime Time series review. We're going to be doing a review on Prime Icon Ian Wright. We're going to be going through the card's details, his stats, his traits, his icon profile, the clips I got with him, and our summary at the end. But before we get into all that, I can ask you guys to please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when I upload, and comment down below what your thoughts are on this card and who you want me to review next. Without further ado, let's get into the review. This is the team I used Ian Wright in, so he was at the point of attack in the 4-2-3-1 with Antoine Griezmann on the left. That review will also be coming out very soon, the new informed Griezmann coming out there on the left wing. Initial thoughts on this card, guys. Really good finisher. Really good finisher for me, really did provide a lot in terms of attacking. Didn't get any assists for me, but provided plenty of goal scoring opportunities and chances based just on his pace and shooting. If we get into the card now, guys, 5'9", medium work rate, right footed, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, so that's quite a nice combo there. 4-star weak foot, especially for a striker, for me is really important. I like to be able to finish with either foot. 5 games played, 10 goals, 0 assists, but overall, guys, really fantastic scoring record for me, and I thoroughly enjoyed using this card. I put a hunter on him. You probably don't need that. A catalyst probably suit him a bit better, or again, an artist would probably suit him very nicely to boost that passing and dribbling. In terms of getting into his stats, guys, his key stats here are his finishing, 92 finishing, 90 attack positioning. Really, really great there on those two. 87 stamina as well, so you're running all game with this card. Really great shot power as well, 89 shot power. That's another key trait of this card. In terms of cons, balance is a little low at 79, agility is a little low at 83, that could be slightly better, and his short passing feels a lot weaker than 78. It felt more towards the low 70s than the high 70s, and that's a bit of a con. You can't really play the ball around with him, so I would recommend boosting his passing and dribbling, especially for this card. Getting into the player traits, he's got the chip shot trait, which is really nice, and a speed dribbler trait as well, which is nice enough. I mean, you can move reasonably quickly with the ball, but with the balance and agility slowing him down when you're turning around, straight line running is the only way that you're going to get anywhere with this card. Finally, this icon is from his time at Arsenal when he was at his peak. I'll leave you guys to read that icon profile in your own time, and without further ado, with that being said, let's get into some of the clips that I got with him. So guys, getting to some of Ian Wright's clips here, and we're just going to get into straight away what this card is good for. This card is a finisher, and that is straight and simple as to what it is. Great at every part of the game, not really poor in any part of what a striker should be good at. Maybe his dribbling could do with a little bit of a boost in his passing as well. But in terms of being a pure finisher, Ian Wright is absolutely excellent in that regard. He finishes with great shot power, great ability on either foot as well. As you guys can see, created a great opportunity for Ian Robin there with the shot power. Again here, he can play the pass as well if needs be. He's maybe just not the best at it. I wouldn't recommend using him as a playmaker striker in your team. He's very much a man, tell him to get in behind, tell him to get on the last shoulder and play passes like that with him, where it's simple enough and easy enough to create an opportunity that you will then benefit from directly. Again here, lovely little take in there, and he's gone straight away, and his pace is really, really good as well. Good strength to hold off Joe Gomez. Getting in on the goalkeeper here, unfortunate with that finish there, but we get a little bit of luck with Ian Robin there as well. A lovely great ball into Griezmann there as well. Should have been a goal there as well. Again here, guys, takes up a good position, holds up around the box there, and great powerful finish into the top corner there. And you're going to see some of the finishes I got with him now, guys. Look at this attack position. That's absolutely sensational to get himself back on side, hold the line well, and be able to win that. I mean, that's over Pogba right there, that header. So he really is, he's good at every part of this game, and that's what makes him so much fun to use, especially from a cheaper icon perspective. He can really finish the ball quite well without too much difficulty too. And there's another lovely ball into Antoine Griezmann. Unfortunately, didn't get the finish there, but as you guys can see, we win the ball back with a lovely header there. Take the ball again here, dribble past a couple of players and smash this into the far side of the goal. Really, really nice finish there as well. Again, it's not that his dribbling's unusable, it's just that it's not ideal because it's not very high. I would much rather use him as straight as a finisher. Running in straight lines and finishing is definitely what this card is useful for, or better at per se. Again here, he goes offside, puts himself back in a lovely position. Look at that positioning there, just behind Joe Gomez, and again getting in between keeper and defender and finishing that off. Again here, driving in straight lines, not really trying to turn around too much or take too many quick turns with him, just trying to keep that simple and get those big finishes off. What a finish that was there, guys. Again here, lovely little turn and finish there. And in this final clip here, guys, you're going to see that he again breaks down the middle, and we're going to get another header here. A lovely ball from Dembele and a beautiful little header into the net. So guys, getting into the final Ian Wright summary. 330k on the PlayStation, 360k on the Xbox. So quite a big difference, 370k on the PC. Usually these two are a little bit lower than the PC, but in this case we do not have that turning up. Anyway guys, getting into some of his stats. The key ones here, the finishing, the positioning, 92 and 90. Those are the key ones there for me. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, doesn't really have a lot of standout stats other than those two, but I think that's important to note because he is a striker. He is good at what he does, which is get into the good positions, make good runs, get on the end of good balls and finish the chances well. In terms of key cons, guys, I would say that his balance is quite poor, his agility is quite poor as well, and his dribbling is quite poor, and that holds him back the most if that was something I was to pick up on. Again, I would use him only in straight line dribbling. I would not use him to do intricate dribbling or moving around or any sort of skill moves. Here he has 3-star skill moves, which isn't bad, but more importantly 4-star weak foot. So again, you do have the opportunity to finish well with this card as well. In terms of chemistry style, what would I recommend, guys? I probably would recommend something like a Hunter, or pick another chemistry style which boosts his dribbling on passing. Maybe an Artist would suit him quite well. That would therefore take his passing and dribbling up there. Again guys, apologies for the ads. I need to get an ad blocker, but haven't got one yet. An Artist would do him really well, an Architect as well, bring up his passing and physicality, allow him a bit better of an opportunity when he's going up against those defenders to win the ball back and do some damage there. A Deadeye would also do him wonders with the passing and the shooting. Going up, his shooting becomes almost unstoppable then as well. So you've got a bunch of options there in terms of what you can do with him. Of course guys, we're coming towards Team of the Year, so get this in now. If you want to get this card, buy him soon, because this crash is going to come and it's going to go and you're going to miss a good opportunity to pick him up. In terms of work rates as well, medium, not ideal for a striker, but it's not too bad considering that he doesn't do so much on the defensive end, therefore doesn't prioritize it over the attacking end. In terms of similar players, guys, we've got a few here. I wouldn't say any of these are close. I would say more close to Raul, if anything. This mid-icon Raul, very similar to that, I would say. Dries Mertens, not a bad shot. I think Dries Mertens is slightly better at dribbling than he is. If I was to put him in with someone, Michael Owen, there's a great example there. Gary Lineker as well, actually. Gary Lineker is a very good example of who he plays like. Slightly worse version of the prime version, I think probably similar actually to the mid-icon Gary Lineker there. Very good card overall. Not quite up to standard of the prime. In terms of linkability as well, guys, you've got some great options here, of course, because he is an icon. But if we were looking just at strong links here, we get past all these icon cards, which hopefully we will do soon, you'll get to see some of the English players you can link with. Of course, we've got Harry Kane, you've got David Beckham in there as well, in terms of the icons, in terms of the new cards that have come through. So you've got a bunch of cards that you can stick in there. Doesn't look like we're going to get to any, guys, but take my word for it, you can stick all these cards in there with him. A bunch of English links as well, that you've got Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, those kind of players as well. Hope you guys did enjoy this review, and if you did, please do smash that like button, and until next time, I'll see you all in a bit.